externally. You know both your medium and your message so well that you work in harmony with their natures. You must care about your work and it must relate to the world. Keep the light shining. There you go. The tarot card for this is the Eight of Pentacles, which is the Apprentice card. It's a really wonderful card. Like if you're starting a new job, like, but for me, it's always like a practice sort of thing. And like you get taken under your wing by someone that actually knows the ropes. Always a really great clone. Hope that was good for you, Vivian.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Vivian is saying, I love, oh, you can read it. Vivian's giving me praise. All right.
Arnie says the stream ended on YouTube.
Oh, interesting. I can reconnect it. I thought it wasn't working, and so I directed the stream somewhere else. I've been trying to get the page to refresh, so it was working. Let me reconnect it now. Technical glitches. It's just the nature of
well, that's about what next week's show is about. Wabi Sabi, the perfection and the imperfection. There you go.
And that's what I did. That's what I did with the perfection and imperfection.
There you go.
That's what I did, Brian. I think I mixed up the links with Wabi Sabi, and that's what I mixed up the dates. Thank you for being okay with my imperfections. Okay, so Linda, are you in the house? You're up next. Fun with enemies.
Yeah.
Wow. She's ready. She's that's great. You're ready to tango, Vivian. Linda Martin, are you still here? Okay, she's here. All right, awesome. Linda, do you have a question? And everybody, if you want, put down your month and your day. I would love to work with your numbers too. If not, I'm just going to go in how I feel or pull a card. And that's how I'll work. So, Linda, you just let me know if you have a question. I'm going to get started with you. Yes, Arnie, I had to change things around. Arnie's calling me out. You're correct, Arnie. I had to direct things other places. I did. God bless you, Arnie. Yes, you are correct. I'm going to share it in just a moment so it can go back up. But to my knowledge, people were letting me know, Arnie, that they couldn't see it on YouTube. So it's really interesting that you could, because I couldn't see it. So that's why we have to buckle right now. So apparently it is working. All right.
Linda, just put down your birth date. You don't have to express it.
Yes, you can just think about it. Yes. Okay. That's a beautiful, beautiful thing to ask. All right, Linda. Okay. So, Linda, oh, you're great. Thank you. I'm seeing it. Okay. I'm glad that it's working for people. Okay, thank you. So one of the considerations that I'm getting, as I'm in your energy is will things be okay? Will everything be okay? And it's kind of lighting a candle with a prayer. So this is regarding with a person or regarding your feelings with how you are moving forward and being okay. But I feel like you are drawing strength or contemplating regarding a person. You're seeking kind of this counsel, this guidance as you are going forward with helping to be okay. So if you can understand that, you are a type of person who is naturally pretty logical. the way that you see things. So it takes you a second to, again, we're talking about like taking a breath today. Apparently that's the theme, but it takes you a second to take a breath and go, okay, I'm not going to let this overwhelm me. I'm going to trust and have faith. You're a very careful person if you can understand this. So sometimes you can overthink, and the messages coming to you is to let go and to understand the process as it's happening. You get to understand, you get to sort things out, you get to connect the dots, but rather than freezing and being worried before it's happening, like literally dive into the waters, and while you're swimming go, that's how it works. Oh, it's like this. All right. Okay. And so you get to have the answers to your question as you're doing it. So it's a little bit like what I was saying to Kim, but it's quite different at the same time. Okay. Can you understand that, Linda? Me overthink, and she's laughing. Yeah, you. Yeah, you. But can you understand that you're like in a new phase of your spirituality where you are trying to surrender and you're trying to learn to ask help in different ways, and that's been like that's where I am with you in the reading. That's kind of a difficulty, and you're asking for help from your loved ones, from the spirit world. You're asking. You're like, can I have help figuring this out? I'm not sure if I'm going to be okay. She's saying yes. Okay. I'll continue to go, Brian. But
well, you are on a roll, and I know Linda really well. She's a very dear friend, so you are so like on. Keep going.
Okay. All right. And so, thank you. Hi, Maggie. Hello, everyone coming on in. So this is about giving like forgiveness to situations of the past, and to understand that our loved ones are indeed safe and transformed, just as you are having protection as you are going through the motions, making sure you are safe as you're transforming. So, like, I'm saying it that way because it's like we're not alone. Sometimes you feel alone in this, and you are surely not. And I would encourage you to look out for signs. So that's my next kind of step for you, that I want to give the message, and I'll probably end it here. I want you to look out for like a penny, and it's going to be in a weird place. It could be a coin, but I'm seeing a penny, and I feel like it would almost be like on a counter. Okay. I'm almost seeing it like a sink counter. I'm not sure if it will be, but I feel like it's going to be on a table or counter. And I feel like this is going to be a sign of divine synchronicity. And it's going to give you some understandings of, ooh, I really am being listened to. Ooh, there really is more than just my hopes and dreams. We're all connected, my friend. So I want you to look out for some change that are in places where it's not supposed to be. Okay, on a countertop, just all of a sudden,
crap in the sidewalk.
Yeah, maybe that too. But there's something about it being on like quartz or something, or like granite. So I have to put that out there.
There you go. Perfect.
So I'm gonna hand that to you. You have been listened to, and they have been watching you, and they have been listening to your prayers when you light candles. All right. You don't need the scents as much. Do you use like Glad sometimes? I know that's a weird question. Linda, do you ever use like Glad or like scented outlets or scented candles? They're saying like you don't need that stuff. Maybe that's just me coming in to like say that. You don't need that stuff. It's messing with your sinuses, my love. So I just want to put that there. You're saying not at all with scented. Is it the scented? See, I could just be getting it wrong, but I'm just saying, hey, you don't need any scented if you have scented candles. But can you understand there's been pressure in sinuses? I'm just gonna wait. No perfume, things. Oh, maybe it's me picking up on what she doesn't like. Because I'm like, none of this for you. Interesting. But can you understand pressure in sinuses and difficulty with sinuses? No pressure. There's something about something. Well, I'm not getting it right. All I said is like, you don't need it. Apparently, you know you don't need it. So well done. Good job. I'm happy to get things wrong. You got to tell. I love it. I'm like you're like, yes, I don't have interesting. I'm picking it up for something somewhere else. But yep, that's not Linda. All right. Kim says, I think Kelly is picking up on me. Interesting. Okay, if you can take like a blue candle, Kim, that you've been using, like a blue purplishly candle, it's more so blue than purple, and it's been messing with your sinuses, let me know. All right, anyway, so thank you for letting me know, Linda. This is what I need to know the nose. I'm like, well, where is that? Oh, she can say, yep, she understands the blue candle. Okay, all right. As long as we know where it's going, she's like, yep, time to stop.
Well, they were oddly connected in their readings.
Like they were.
That was sort of unusual. Yeah.
That's interesting. Yes, definitely. Okay, so look up for the coins. That's for you, Linda. And the candles for you, Kim. All right. I let go, Brian. Take over. You're right, though. They were connected.
All right. Anyone else out there? Let's see. Did we have anyone else that needed a reading?
Kweezy is open. Evelyn, Maggie Martin was open. Jennifer McCormick, Trisha, Dennis,
yeah.
Glinda. There, a lot of them are up about 10 minutes ago. A lot of people were saying open, so they're just waiting now.
All right. I am going to jump to Dennis Ng right now. Quick angel card. Man, where does the time go, Kelly?
I don't know. I honestly don't know.
All right, Dennis, you know the drill, my brother. Words of wisdom for my friend Dennis. Words of wisdom for my friend Dennis. Words of wisdom from my friend Dennis. Interesting. Number 40, the angel of divine consolation. Why does deep sorrow hurt so much? The pain of separation is a bitter pill to swallow. Make the choice to remove yourself from any situation which produces sorrow or negative vibrations. Find your creative light and let that bad boy shine. Give up any dependency on others for your ideas. Focus your efforts on organizing your own life. View the past as a whole picture. Expand your view to the big picture and away from the small view that causes you pain. Be the peacemaker. Never be afraid to say you're sorry. Think before you speak so that you will not feel sorry after it's too late. Learn to accept your situation. Allow yourself to experience it. Give yourself the right to grieve and release the heartache in full. Let it go. Then once the upset, pain, and tears have gone, open the door to new possibilities. Your aching heart will need someone, and they'll be there. Yeah, that's an intense one. I'm sorry you're going through it. But as always, in every situation, they're always so like it's the wheel of fortune, man. One day you're up, the next day you're down. You know, you learn from the lessons that you learn when you're down and you ride those up to a new peak again. But you're very resilient. Your light is very, very bright and strong. And just keep going out to the big picture. Keep going out to the big picture where you can look at it without hurt emotions and look at it with your objective mind. That always helps a lot whenever you can. All right.
Sorry to hear that, Dennis. Yes, our condolences for Dennis, definitely.
You're very welcome, Dennis. My pleasure.
I'm going to go to Trisha. Trisha, are you here? Hi, Nancy. Love to Nancy. Hi, Nancy.
Hey, Nancy.
Love to Jennifer Rose as well, who's in here earlier. So Trisha, I think you're here, Trisha. I just want to, you were here a moment ago. Just got to make sure you're here to start. That's just how I work. And if not, I'm going to go to Rohan. I'll go to Rohan then. Oh, she's here. Okay. All right. So, okay, Trisha, thank you. And then you gave me your birthday up top, and I just had it, and I scrolled past it. I'm just going to start, though, with what I know. Okay, good. Thanks. I saw that. All right. So, Trisha, something that comes up that's really important. You are in like a new phase of yourself, if you can understand this. So it's like you've released the past to a point where you feel like you're truly in a fresh start. It's one thing to hope it, it's another thing to feel it. And you just let me know if you're, you can understand what I'm saying, Trisha. Hello. And so it feels like I'm here, like, you know, what do I do? And really, it's about just like living life. If you think that, you know, would be nice, but I don't know. Let's see how it's gonna go. It's like just no, the rules don't apply. This is what I say to a lot of people. The rules don't apply that once were bound to you. So you are in a year of one, you're in a year of rebirth, and you're saying, yes, understand, definitely. Thank you for understanding. Your last year was like a purging, a releasing, a grieving, if you can even understand, of people and situations. And so it's about accepting this new confidence and not overthinking the confidence. And I like when I look at your energy, I see all these colors, but they're not bursting forward. There's all this imagination inside and feelings and hopes and dreams. But I'm just like, spread those wings, like stir things up, have some fun. You're such a creative person, and like, can you understand? Like, you don't show people like the things that you do. I don't know if it's artwork. I don't know if it's writing. I just feel like you actually have this creative side to you and you don't really show people it. And when you do, you're just like, it's not that good. Like you'll say stuff like that. And it's like, whoa, no, like actually this is pretty great. This is pretty awesome. So it's this year is inviting you to be bold and to continue to step up to the bat, to be bold and have boundaries with how other people are treating you. Even though you're like redefined in this new era, you're going to still have to relearn boundaries until people go like, I get to tell you how you're going to be around me. And, you know, I get to take off if it's not good. You're saying true. Okay, so Brian looks like he wants to say something too, so I'm gonna hand it over to Brian.
Oh no, actually, I've got like laser focused on Lucille right at the moment.
Oh, you're just you're ready to go for Lucille. Okay, so I will wrap it up in a bow, Trisha. So I feel like you get to be all parts of yourself. Be like, I feel like there's something about like you being a badass. Like I have to acknowledge that, like Trisha, and I feel like a part of you wanted to like rectify some of those bits and be like, I'm more even keeled now, and it's just like, as long as you feel amazing, you get to be you in all forms. Like you are a badass at heart. So,
Yeah,
like,
but their
break.
belief, your own belief in yourself will like open up a ton of doors because you're the only one kind of holding those closed right now, man. Everybody, I think most everybody around you knows you're a badass.
I hope the last thing I'll say is I hope you can understand this, but like break out the black leather again if you want to, or something of that nature. I wonder if you can understand that,
The
Trisha.
riding crop.
Or even that. Maybe it's that too. Let us know what you can understand. But I just feel like she has this edge, and she needs to
Oh,
like apply it in like a really fantastically awesome way. See, look, calm down so much now. I don't think you need to be calming down. I need to be all parts. Remember, I said all parts. Have fun, but you know it has to feel good for you. It has to be genuine, authentic fun, not because you're playing a part for someone else. It's because it's great for you. She's laughing, so she can take what you're saying, what I'm saying.
all right.
I love it. I love it.
All right, this one's for Lucille and Kay Weezy. We'll try to get to you. Wow, we're kind of running long though. All right, here, Lucille. 3 really nice deep breaths. Get nice and focused. Words of wisdom for my friend Lucille. Words of wisdom for my friend Lucille. Words of wisdom for my friend Lucille. The angel of spiritual wisdom and magic. Woohoo. All right, let's fix you up here. The relentless grind of continuous competition is really wearing you down. You find your concepts being continually tested through conflict and disagreements. Your existence seems more like a war than life right at the moment. Always question authority. Be resolute and factual to clarify the situation and get the assistance you require. Oppression is an opportunity for liberation, it's not a cage. Face and overcome the trials and taste your victory. You realize that negativity traps and imprisons your soul. Lively discussions are invigorating, giving you the opportunity to contribute your ideas. You enjoy teaching others what you know. However, you must be willing to look past just your own point of view. The battle will never be over. Find the place where you enjoy being a warrior. I love that place. Live in the radiance of your own light that burns eternal. Live in the radiance of your own light, which burns eternal. Free yourself from your self made limitations by seeing yourself accurately. You're an actual piece of the source. Bottom line, period. That realization is huge in so many ways. So enjoy your victory.
She's saying, "Me too." Enjoy your victory, Lucille. Enjoy your victory. I want to say also thank you to Linda. She was validating the penny on the quartz, and she's saying it's a sign that I should put. What? I'll go back to it. I want to finish up with Lucille. I'll go back to you, Linda, in just a second.
No, go ahead.
Oh, you.
Yeah, no, I'm done.
Lucille is acknowledging you. She says, "I'm trying, though." She's saying, "Thank you very much."
Oh, you're very welcome, Lucille. You're a formidable person. Give yourself credit for who you actually are. Like you, and I'm not talking about in an egotistical way, but realize your own light and what that really means, and spew that everywhere you go. You're powerful. Make sure your frequency is in that zone of love and sending out what you want. You know, that you can sometimes focus a little bit on what you hate, what you don't like. Make sure every time you catch yourself in that circle that you take yourself out of that and focus on what you want. You're creating that reality even as you're thinking it. So there you go. I hope that was good for you. You're very welcome, Lucille.
That felt very needed. That felt very beautiful.
All right. We're going to try to get Kay Weezy. He seems to be having a cow, man.
Sure. Can I just acknowledge Linda for a second? Just say thank
Sure,
you.
absolutely.
Linda is talking about the penny. She says there was an appearance of a dime and a penny that appeared on the quartz kitchen counter a couple months after my hubby died. The time and the penny are still there for me. So
There you go.
so I was thinking it was gonna happen and it has already happened. Maybe something will happen again, but that's one of your signs, because I was like, one of your signs is look up for yourself. So it's validation that you don't have to worry. They're already listening, because if you can understand, because we talked about earlier in the reading, it was regarding a loss, right? And so I didn't tune into the fact that it was your husband, but it was something you were asking. It was something reassurance you were asking for him. And so the message that came up was validating he's listening. How beautiful is that? How beautiful is that?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. And then yes, and then my brain got distracted. So that's on me. So I went to the candle and the sinuses. Okay, so K-Weezy. I love the number 11 too. Linda, thank you for letting me know that. K-Weezy. Would you like to start with K-Weezy or?
Oh, you go ahead.
Okay, cool. K-Weezy. Okay, let's see what comes up for you. I feel like okay, what comes up is, can you understand, like, K-Weezy, that like right now, like you're frustrated, and I feel like there's different themes here. Like whenever I do readings, like it could be, like let go, trust, right? And like for you, K-Weezy, just like for Linda, it's kind of like, I feel like you're frustrated, but I want to remind you of the signs that you had. And so I feel like a feather has come to you. That's a sign. A feather has come to you, and that you've also seen butterflies. But I just see like this big white feather. So it represents a moment where you saw that, and you thought about a loved one. And so like you mentioned earlier how you wanted to connect to your friend, and I feel like your friend is around and your friend does encourage you. And like, were you and your friends like young when you knew each other? Because for whatever reason, and this could be wrong, I don't know, sometimes I don't know if things are like metaphorical, and I'm just really honest with it. So it's like I keep seeing like action figures, like something like GI Joe. I think it's different than GI Joe. I think it's like maybe based off like a TV show or a movie, the action figures. But I feel like you had action figures when you would play with one another. So let me know if that time era is right. I'm not sure, but I feel like I just have to put that out there. You're saying yes, spot on with my dad and grandma, my best friend Sky. And I feel like there's something about like basketball, or the metaphor of taking the shot. Okay, so he's really really encouraging you, and he's saying like don't let. Oh, okay, you can understand. Very true. We're young, wrestling action figures. Okay. He's trying to remind you of like your innocence and your fun and your youth. And it's like when you guys, because you trusted each other, when you guys just hung out, like you just went for it. and it was the best time. And he's like telling you to just go for it with the things that you want to do. Like, not everyone's going to be like Sky. Not everyone's going to get you. In fact, a lot of people are going to make you feel really sad. The world doesn't understand creative, sensitive people sometimes. And he's really saying, like, it's been hard, man. It's been hard. And he's here to hold you. And he's saying, think about me. Don't think about what the people are doing or what's happening to you. Think about me. And it's like your family and your friends, they're your rock in spirit. And they've been giving you tons of signs to say, we love you and support you. They want you to take a shot. So I feel like there's like a project that you're working on. It could be a CD. It could be, asking somebody to start working on a CD. They're saying you need to do it and see what happens. And if it doesn't go like you planned, that's okay. You just keep doing you, and you keep having the fuel of Sky and your grandma and your father to keep pushing you forward. Don't worry about any of the other stuff. Okay.
All right, we really have to pull the plug. It's like almost time for the next show to begin. So love you guys. Thank you so much. Kelly, thank you with all my heart. I love sharing space with you, and I hope this is the first of many anniversaries we'll celebrate. And thanks. Really, really appreciate it. And you guys, everybody, as always, thanks to the energetic family. Love to see you guys. And we will see you next week. If you like it, hit the like, the subscribe, leave a comment, share something at live, please. Any of those would be really, really helpful. And we will see you next week. And make sure that you stay tuned in just a few minutes for Jennifer Rose and the Love Show. All right, here we go. We joyously end our gathering and send everyone on their happy way. We thank the angels, our guides and allies, for their wisdom, their understanding. And with absolute gratitude, infinite, unconditional love, and our wish for bliss to the source. Until next week, be in the light.